Do you have a diagnosis that few think it's possible to recover from? Do you have a diagnosis where everybody you see has a certain set of problems and a certain set of limitations, and that's all that you can hope for in your life? I'm Dr. Michael Winters, Winters Wellness Chiropractic Redefined, and I want to share with you today 3 principles for healing which are so powerful. During my career, I've seen some amazing healing responses take place in people that the authorities thought it was never possible, but they did it. And here's how they did it. 1, they had an internal mindset, meaning they decided what was going to happen. They decided the objectives, the course, how things were going to go, and they didn't let an external authority, maybe a disease specialist, define how their condition was going to play out or how their health was going to play out. So they had an internal mindset. The second thing was that they took some time to ask themselves this question: am I just moving away from disease, or am I moving toward health? And so as you go down this journey, this path, there's going to be times that you're running away from disease, and that might be natural if you're in a really bad situation, but there's got to be a time that you actually move toward health and you move towards something positive. So if you're running away from a tiger, so to speak, are you going to have lots of stress hormones? Sure you are. But if you're running towards something you love or someone you love, it's going to be an entirely different chemical makeup in your being that's going to have profound effects on your healing process. So ask yourself, am I just running away from something, or am I moving toward health? And that's something that we are very acutely aware of, and we help people move toward health. Now, the third principle is, at some place along this path you may get stuck, and you may think, especially if you have an internal mindset, you may think, I should be farther along, and the tendency may be to beat yourself up because you're not farther along. And what I'm going to share with you is that you have to love yourself where you're at. By loving yourself where you're at, you have a chance, an opportunity to move to the next level. When you beat yourself up where you're at, then you got all those stress hormones going again, and it's counterproductive to your healing. So if you have an internal mindset, you know where you want to go, you actually question yourself, am I just moving away from disease, or am I actually moving toward health? And you take some time to move toward health and wholeness, and you love yourself at the sticking points along your journey, you're going to have an opportunity to make an amazing recovery and amazing healing. So I want to ask you to share this video with others, because there's somebody watching that has an issue that they don't have hope from, and just by these 3 principles, it could really turn things around for them, because our mind really programs how our brain is going to be wired, and then our brain controls the physiology of our body. So it's ultimately important that we have these 3 principles to make an outstanding recovery. I'm Dr. Michael Winters, Winters Wellness Chiropractic Redefined. Share us on YouTube and like us on Facebook.